Bear, you're goober. Dude, you know you're a serious YouTuber when you actually make sure your camera sits where the lighting is just right. Like, it's so hard to get decent lighting in this house because we have the giant bank of sun windows. I'm so excited. I want to show you guys. My gear came in for my Muay Thai class. Yay! My shin guards / foot guards, which would have been really useful Wednesday when we practice on the bags, and I kept busting my foot instead of my shin because I didn't have pads. Well, I mean, it's a bad habit regardless. I'm terribly out of practice, but still, I'm so excited. I kind of wanted to include you guys on this journey with me because this is something totally new that I haven't done before. I haven't done jiu-jitsu before. I haven't done Muay Thai before. I have done martial arts before, so I kind of have a little bit of a leg up, but not much. Seriously, like, not much. You don't know how little you know until you find out, and it's a really humbling experience. And you know, I did this for several reasons. First off, my sanity. I needed to get out of the house. I work from home, you know, I telecommute, so I'm here all the time. And now that the kids are in daycare and Dean's getting his services and Audrey's in the big kid room and we have less calls about coming to get everybody, I kind of had a little freedom to do that, and oh man, did I need it. You know, secondly, obviously for physical health, I've been unfortunately having some issues lately, and not only is this a great stress reliever, but exercising makes me hungry. So that's, you know, a super bonus. Gently, baby, gently. I know. You can't chew on these, though. I'll beat you up with my 12-ounce glove. Not really. She's my brat. Yeah, rescue puppies. You never know what you're going to get. Come here. Come sit pretty. So, I've been doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday classes. So, that's why I did my video release Friday. So that I have Thursday, which is today, and Friday to get everything prettied up for you guys, do my cards, make sure everything is public, and because I've been having some issues lately, and I hear a lot of people have, so if your favorites haven't been posting at the exact times when they're supposed to, hi, Princess, it's not them, it's YouTube. No offense, YouTube, we love you. I just noticed my kid's beach ball is smiling behind me. Bonus, yes, sweetheart, I know everybody's needy. So yes, sanity, health issues, you know, they say that it's extremely healthy for your brain to do something new. And not only new in the way that you don't understand, but also new in the way that your body has to move in completely different ways. And jiu-jitsu, from what I had seen from the outside, like watching a few YouTube videos before I went in, and what I've heard from my brother, oh, I'm gonna get you, little sassy pants. What I've heard from my brother, because he's been practicing for quite a long time, he actually was stationed with the Navy in Okinawa, so he got the real deal training. It looks like guys hugging and wrestling because everything is in extremely close quarters. You're trying to smush people or stretch people off of you, and it's completely different, like, movements than you would do in any other martial art. Any other martial arts, very on your feet, fluid. You know, you punch, you kick, you punch, you kick. You kind of take turns, and whoever gets knocked down first loses. Other martial arts, you don't go to the floor. You don't. If you end up on the floor, you lose. You're dead. That's it. If you suck bad enough where you end up on the floor, that's it. You're done. Yeah, it's that easy. With jiu-jitsu, it's very much about self-defense. Like, so much of it is applicable to self-defense. And I would like other women to get involved, even if it's just at a self-defense level. Because everyone needs to know this stuff. Everyone needs to know this stuff. You know, distance management, close quarters control if someone's trying to grab you or do things to you that you don't want them to. And ways to do it that aren't deadly. So if your boss gets drunk and grabs you at a holiday party, you know, you don't punch him and break his nose or punch him in the throat and kill him. You know, there are ways to get him away from you without hurting or killing your boss, which is nice. You know, it gives you an alternative. Instead of jumping from normal to deadly, there's a range of you're really bothering me, I'm going to twist your arm until it really hurts you and you stop. Or if you don't want to stop, I can break your arm, but you're still not dead. So that's pretty cool, you know, win-win. Yes, rowdy dogs. I hope you can hear me over them. Yes, so shin guards and 12-ounce gloves. Yeah, fun stuff. I'm really excited. I have officially done 3 jiu-jitsu classes, and I've learned completely different stuff each and every time because there are a variety of skill levels in the morning classes. Guys, please, guys. The morning classes are actually college students, another mom like me, and actual fighters that are starting the training for the morning, because after the morning class is the private lessons class, and then they have the night classes for fitness, and then more advanced levels in the kids classes too. But you know, with the kids I can't go to the night classes, which sucks because there's supposed to be a lot more people in it and a lot more different new people, which would be better for me obviously, because everyone else has literally been in there for years or at least 6 months. So I am way behind the curve, and I find myself actually having to Google stuff and YouTube stuff to figure out what terms mean. Like I said before, I was embarrassed to ask questions, but I've kind of gotten over that. I've started asking other class members instead of necessarily the teacher, because he's always busy. There's always people there. So I feel more comfortable after 3 classes talking to just the other people in the class, which is nice. My Muay Thai, which I love, which is Tuesdays, and only Tuesdays. Monday and Wednesday are the Jiu-Jitsu. I love, like, super duper in love. Put on all the gear and just let me go, have fun, and make a complete and total idiot of myself. We've been doing different drills that require you to move your legs and your hands at the same time, and I haven't done that in so long that I just look like a complete and total idiot. And it's great because it's a humbling experience. It reminds me, you know, hey, I don't know anything, you know, and I'm cool with that because I am constantly learning, and that is so important to me, that I'm constantly learning something new and challenging myself and giving myself the opportunity to grow and learn new things. And also it's really neat because the other girl in there is a Pilates instructor, so like she's been giving me tips and hints and stuff, and she's been taking notes because she's still very new as well, and we've been trading notes back and forth, which is really cool. So we have different drills that we're concentrating on and checking up with each other, and it's nice to have a new friend, you know. The guys are guys, not to be sexist, they're not very chatty Cathys. You know, they'll talk about whatever fight whoever in the gym fought last, you know, because it's always on YouTube. But they, you know, I don't really have much to talk to them about. So unless I have questions regarding certain moves or, you know, how to do something specific, then I don't bother them. You know, they're kind of in their own world. So, but I'm comfortable enough to hug wrestle with them. I discovered that the other day. Unfortunately, Wednesday, my usual lady partner was not there. So I ended up with one of the gentlemen, which I was a little nervous about because all of the guys in the class, guys, are bigger than me. Like, I'm 5'10" and a half at 140, at 135, 140, okay? So I'm not a petite young lady. All of the guys in the class are bigger than me, and we were working on the omoplata, in case you're interested in looking it up on YouTube. I have no idea how to spell that, by the way. I really don't. I keep thinking the Oompa Loompa, because you have to roll to get into this move, and you're upside down with your arm, like, yanked, and I got pretty beat up, not because he was being very gentle, and he was very kind. I got beat up because I'm not used to being folded into a pretzel and smooshed until I tap out. Just a subtle reminder that I'm turning 30 this year, and I'm certainly not capable of doing what I was at 18, 19, 20, 22, 20, you know, that phase of my perfect body life is over, and I will mourn it sincerely, but this is still fun. And I think that's what I like about it the most. You know, even with a minor knee injury, even with being completely and totally out of shape, like honestly, like it wins me. The warm-ups wind me. In Muay Thai, when we do the jump rope, I keep getting it stuck on my toes because I'm like, jump, jump, It's terrible. It's terrible. So yes, even though I'm completely out of shape, and I have, you know, a minor knee injury, and I'm not, well, I mean, I'm pretty flexible because they bend me like a pretzel, but I'm not strong enough to just kind of muscle them off. I can still do it easily once I learn the technique, which is really cool to me, because you see all these giant 6'3", 185-pound guys doing it in the MMA ring, and it's kind of, well, no, it is intimidating. It's seriously intimidating. You're like, all right, he hit that guy. They both went down. Now they're all tangled up in a pretzel, and one of them is crying or has a broken arm. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Well, that's an extremely high level. Baby, we can play later. Come here. It's an extremely high level of the sport. And it is a sport. And someone told me that I should... Dear heaven, baby, come here. Sorry, puppies. Puppy, you get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Puppies love to wrestle too. It is a sport, and it's not violent unless you make it violent. If you're trying to make it violent, yeah, you could absolutely make it violent. You could use it in a street fight. You could use it in a cage fight. I haven't been able to use it to clip my son's nails yet, but I'm practicing towards that goal because let me tell you, clipping toddlers' toenails is terrible. I mean, I have not seen street fights that end up in that many tears from either party. It's very frustrating. So working towards that goal slowly, but it's not violent. Muay Thai can be extremely violent. I am not even at the point to be even playfully sparring with somebody. We work on drills together, and then we shadow box more complicated movements so that he can fix our form and he can fix our stances. Yeah, the pads are safety for me, not for anybody else. They are safety for me. Because I'm more likely to hurt myself. I rolled my ankle Tuesday, and I wasn't even doing anything. I wasn't doing some fantastic backwards roundhouse kick. I was literally just kind of bouncing around, trying to stay warm between the drills after I had a drink of water, and my ankle just went out from underneath of me, and that wasn't pleasant at all. And I do hurt. I kind of forget the fact that I signed up for all three of them because they are all in a row. And jiu-jitsu, my shoulders and my neck, like all in here, all hurt because you're rolling and you're squishing and you're trying to angle really awkward angles that don't involve a lot of leg. It seems to be, you know, mostly trying to figure out what you're grabbing with your arms and holding, and whereas Muay Thai, your stance is like this. So my arms are completely on my boobs, basically, which is great for a guy, not so great for a weaning mother whose boobs ache like the dickens. And I've never had to stand like this for like an hour at a time before. So everything in here hurts, this hurts, like this hurt, everything on my upper body hurts. Like, yeah. And of course the warm-ups involve my legs and your abs, and there's all this twisting and turning, so you're back. I'm a mess, and it's great, and I love it, and I would absolutely encourage anybody and everybody, woman, child, dude, whatever, to try a class. I mean, gosh, there's a week free at the gym. How awesome is that, you know? And it's actually an extremely reasonable fee. You're welcome to mess with me questions, but I'm sure, you know, depending on where you are, depends on how much stuff is. Everything's always more expensive in the city. I don't necessarily get that, but whatever. But yes, please try something new, even if it's not a physical sport. Winter is coming. You are going to need something to keep you sane until spring. Whether it's a new cookbook, whether it's a new stock of books, because man, do I go through books in the winter. A new craft that you'd like to learn, sign up on Craftsy. They have internet classes that you can like just watch in your spare time. You go to Joann's or Michael's where they do classes weekly. You can meet new people, you know, all that fantastic stuff. NaNoWriMo is coming up, National Novel Writing Month. Oh, I forget what the other letters stand for. But yeah, NaNoWriMo, and I really would like to do it this year. I honestly don't think I have the time. I might try. But, you know, again, that's a way to meet people. They do write-ins. They go to, like, a coffee shop or a restaurant for, like, an hour or two at a time, and whoever shows up, you can write together. You can meet other... For heaven's sakes, this is the worst video ever, you two! You can meet new people, connect, build your tribe, try something new. You might be the worst writer in the world, but what do you have to lose? Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So... do something new. I will keep you updated on my progress. I'm so super pumped about my new gear. I'm mad it doesn't match. Like, blue and black, really? Only a guy would order that. Only a guy. I'm going to have to decorate this. Like, I'm going to have to invest in Sharpies and, like, I don't know, decorate it. I got to do something. I'll keep you posted. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you soon. Kicking butt. Yeah!